How professional traders think. Master patience and discipline. Professional traders don't think like everyone else. They don't chase every price movement or jump at every flicker on the chart. They think differently, patiently, strategically, and with conviction. In this video, we'll explore how professional traders think, their mindset, their discipline, and the psychology that keeps them calm when others panic. You'll learn why waiting is not weakness, why folding weak hands is strength, and why real mastery in trading is about process, not prediction. If you've ever wondered why some traders stay consistent while others burn out, this video will show you the difference. Lesson 1. The power of waiting. The hidden edge of professional traders. Most traders lose not because they can't read charts, but because they can't wait. They crave action, they want to do something. But professional traders think differently. They understand that in trading, waiting is work. They know the market doesn't pay for activity, and it pays for precision. Every professional trader has learned that the biggest profits often come from doing nothing until the setup aligns. Waiting is not idleness. Waiting is preparation, observation, and patience wrapped in discipline. Think about it. Big moves don't happen every hour. Markets move in cycles: expansion, contraction, accumulation, and breakout. The pro waits for the contraction to finish, for the volatility to tighten, and for the structure to form. Then, and only then, they act. When you understand how professional traders think, you realize that restraint is power. Every trade you skip that doesn't fit, your plan is not a missed opportunity. It's capital preserved for the right one. As one great trader said, you make the most money in sitting, not in trading. So when the market feels quiet, like, that's not your signal to force a trade. It's your signal to stay sharp, stay patient, and stay ready. Lesson 2. Folding weak hands, the discipline that protects capital. The market constantly tempts you with almost setups. A chart looks close to breaking out, the volume looks nearly right, or the candle seems almost strong enough, but almost never pays. That's where professionals separate themselves from amateurs. Folding weak hands, skipping mediocre setups, is one of the hardest lessons in trading psychology. The average trader fears missing out. The professional fears losing discipline. Pros see every bad trade they don't take as money earned. Every fold is a decision to protect capital and confidence, the two most valuable assets in trading. They understand that risk management isn't just numbers, it's mindset management. You see, trading discipline is the ability to say no more often than yes. It's the courage to hold cash when others are desperate for action. Because cash is a position, patience is a position, and both are weapons in the hands of a disciplined trader. The beginner thinks folding is weakness, but professional traders think folding is strength, because it keeps them alive long enough to catch the real move. Lesson 3. Emotional control. Thinking clearly under pressure. Markets are designed to test your emotions. Every tick of the chart whispers, do something. But emotional trading, driven by fear, greed, or revenge, destroys accounts faster than bad analysis ever could. So how do professionals think during uncertainty? They don't fight their emotions. They acknowledge them, then follow their process anyway. When fear says, close it early, the pro looks to the plan. When greed says, add more now, the pro checks the risk. This is how professional traders think. They detach emotion from execution. They don't need to feel confident to act correctly. They act correctly, and confidence follows. That's the true psychology of trading success. Remember, in the market, your biggest enemy isn't volatility, it's you. And the professional trader has learned to manage that enemy through clarity, consistency, and structure. Lesson 4. The process mindset. Focus on execution, not outcome. Amateurs chase profits. Professionals chase precision. The difference is process. How professional traders think is rooted in their process. They measure success not by how much they made on one trade, but by how well they followed their plan across a series of trades. They know that even the best system will have losses, but consistent execution always wins over time. This is what separates random traders from real traders. Random traders react to what they feel. Real traders respond to what they've prepared for. The market rewards consistency, not chaos. That's why pros focus on rules, entries, exits, risk per trade, position sizing. They turn trading from an emotional game into a repeatable business. And here's the truth. If you can't follow your process when losing, you'll never trust it when winning. Process is what keeps your emotions from hijacking your performance. That's how professional traders think. They think in systems, not signals. Lesson 5, preparation creates confidence. Turning waiting into work. Professional traders don't just wait, they prepare while they wait. They study the charts, review past trades, mark key levels, and rehearse their plan. By the time the setup comes, they already know exactly what to do. That's why they act with calm precision. Confidence isn't something they find during the trade. It's something they build before the trade. The amateur waits by watching aimlessly, the professional waits by studying actively. Preparation transforms boredom into readiness. It turns fear into focus. Every hour spent studying structure, refining a watch list, or reviewing performance builds conviction for when the real opportunity arrives. The more prepared you are, the less emotional you become. Because when you know your system, hesitation disappears. And when hesitation disappears, execution becomes second nature. So don't just wait for setups. Train for them. That's how professional traders think. They prepare for success before success appears. Lesson 6. Consistency and longevity. The true mark of a professional trader. Anyone can have a good trade, but professionals build a good career. The difference is consistency. Consistency isn't about being right all the time. It's about being steady over time. Pro traders understand that their job isn't to win every trade. It's to execute every trade correctly. The results take care of themselves. They also know the market is a marathon, not a sprint. Wealth in trading doesn't come from one big hit. It comes from stacking disciplined actions week after week. They survive losing streaks, adapt to changing markets, and never lose sight of their process. How professional traders think is all about long-term survival. They respect risk, stay humble after wins, and keep learning even when they're ahead. They know that real success in trading isn't about prediction. It's about persistence. When you build your foundation on patience, process, and discipline, the compounding takes care of the rest. Conclusion: thinking like a professional trader. When you understand how professional traders think, everything changes. You stop chasing excitement and start chasing excellence. You stop trading for action and start trading for alignment. The market doesn't reward emotion, it rewards execution. It doesn't reward guessing, it rewards discipline. And it certainly doesn't reward impatience, it rewards preparation. So if you want to trade like a professional, start thinking like one. Wait for your pitch. Follow your plan. Fold the weak hands, and stay focused on the process that builds your edge. Success in trading isn't built in moments of action. It's built in hours of patience. Every skipped bad trade, every disciplined decision, every moment of restraint moves you one step closer to mastery. If this video helped you understand how professional traders think, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs clarity in their trading journey. Comment below which of these lessons hit you hardest today. And remember, this is Online Trading Hub, helping you trade smarter, think clearer, and grow consistently.